A reading from 1 Chronicles chapter 26. These are the assignments of work for the Levites who served as temple guards. From the clan of Korah, there was Meshelemiah, son of Kor, of the family of Asaph. He had 7 sons listed in order of age: Zechariah, Jediael, Zebediah, Jathniel, Elam, Jehohanan, and Elihoenai. There was also Obed-Edom, whom God blessed by giving him 8 sons listed in order of age: Shemaiah, Jehozabad, Joah, Sakar, Nethanel, Amiel, Issachar, and Peolithai. Obed-Edom's oldest son Shemaiah had 6 sons: Othni, Rephael, Obed, Elzabad, Elihu, and Semachiah. They were important men in their clan because of their great ability. The last 2 were especially talented. Obed-Edom's family furnished a total of 62 highly qualified men for this work. Meshelemiah's family furnished 18 qualified men. From the clan of Merari, there was Hosa, who had 4 sons. Shimri, his father made him the leader, even though he was not the oldest son. Hilkiah, Tabaliah, and Zechariah. In all, there were 13 members of Hosa's family who were temple guards. The temple guards were divided into groups according to families, and they were assigned duties in the temple just as the other Levites were. Each family, regardless of size, drew lots to see which gate it would be responsible for. Shelemiah drew the east gate, and his son Zechariah, a man who always gave good advice, drew the north gate. Obed-Edom was allotted the south gate, and his sons were allotted to guard the storerooms. Shuppim and Hosah were allotted the west gate and the Shalaketh gate on the upper road. Guard duty was divided into assigned periods, one after another. On the east, 6 guards were on duty each day, on the north, 4, and on the south, 4. 4 guards were stationed at the storerooms daily, 2 at each storeroom. Near the western pavilion, there were 4 guards by the road and 2 at the pavilion itself. This is the assignment of guard duty to the clan of Korah and the clan of Merari. Others of their fellow Levites were in charge of the temple treasury and the storerooms for gifts dedicated to God. Ladan, one of the sons of Gershon, was the ancestor of several family groups, including the family of his son Jehiel. Ladan's 2 other sons, Zetham and Joel, had charge of the temple treasury and storerooms. Duties were also assigned to the descendants of Amram, Izhar, Hebron, and Uzziel. Shebuel of the clan of Moses' son, Gershom, was the chief official responsible for the temple treasury. Through Gershom's brother, Eliezer, he was related to Shelomith. Eliezer was the father of Rehabiah, who was the father of Jeshiah, the father of Joram, the father of Zikri, the father of Shelomith. Shelomith and the members of his family were in charge of all the gifts dedicated to God by King David, the heads of families, leaders of clan groups, and army officers. They took some of the loot they captured in battle and dedicated it for use in the temple. Shelomith and his family were in charge of everything that had been dedicated for use in the temple, including the gifts brought by the prophet Samuel, by King Saul, by Abner, son of Ner, and by Joab, son of Zeruiah. Among the descendants of Izhar, Chenaniah and his sons were assigned administrative duties, keeping records and settling disputes for the people of Israel. Among the descendants of Hebron, Hashabiah and 1,700 of his relatives, all outstanding men, were put in charge of the administration of all religious and civil matters in Israel west of the Jordan River. Jeriah was the leader of the descendants of Hebron. In the 40th year that David was king, an investigation was made of the family line of Hebron's descendants, and outstanding soldiers belonging to this family were found living at Jazer in the territory of Gilead. King David chose 2,700 outstanding heads of families from Jeriah's relatives and put them in charge of administering all religious and civil matters in Israel east of the Jordan River, the territories of Reuben, Gad, and East Manasseh. The word of the Lord. A reading from 1 Chronicles chapter 27. This is the list of the Israelite heads of families and clan leaders and their officials who administered the work of the kingdom. Each month of the year, a different group of 24,000 men was on duty under the commander for that month. The following were the commanders for each month. First month, Jashobeam, son of Zabdiel, he was a member of the clan of Perez, a part of the tribe of Judah. Second month, Dodai, a descendant of Ahohi. Mikloth was his second in command. Third month, Benaiah, son of Jehoiada the priest. He was the leader of the 30. His son Ammizabad succeeded him as commander of this group. Fourth month, Asahel, brother of Joab. His son Zebadiah succeeded him. Fifth month, Shamhut, a descendant of Izhar. Sixth month, Ira, son of Ikesh from Tekoa. Seventh month, Helez, an Ephraimite from Pelon. Eighth month, Sibbachai from Husha. He was a member of the clan of Zerah, a part of the tribe of Judah. Ninth month, Abiezer from Anathoth in the territory of the tribe of Benjamin. 10th month, Maharai from Netophah. He was a member of the clan of Zerah. 11th month, Benaiah from Pirathon in the territory of the tribe of Ephraim. 12th month, Heldai from Netophah. He was a descendant of Othniel. This is the list of the administrators of the tribes of Israel. King David did not take a census of the people who were under the age of 20 because of the Lord's promise to make the people of Israel as numerous as the stars in the sky. Joab, whose mother was Zeruiah, began to take a census, but he did not complete it. God punished Israel because of the census, so the final figures were never recorded in King David's official records. This is the list of those who administered the royal property. Royal storerooms. Azmaveth, son of Adiel. Local storerooms. Jonathan, son of Uzziah. Farm labor. Ezri, son of Kelub. Vineyards. Shimei from Ramah. Wine cellars. Zabdi from Shepham. Olive and sycamore trees in the western foothills. Baal Hanan from Geder. Olive oil storage. Joash. Cattle in the plain of Sharon. Shitrai from Sharon. Cattle in the valleys. Shaphat, son of Adlai. Camels. Obil, an Ishmaelite. Donkeys. Jehdeah from Meronoth, sheep and goats, Jaziz, a Hagrite. Jonathan, King David's uncle, was a skillful advisor and a scholar. He and Jehiel, son of Hakmoni, were in charge of the education of the king's sons. Ahithophel was advisor to the king, and Hushai the Archite was the king's friend and counselor. After Ahithophel died, Abiathar and Jehoiada, son of Benaiah, became advisors. Joab was commander of the royal army. The word of the Lord.